I'm JT from Carryology, and it's been a minute for me to be here with you guys. Excuse the cold voice. Cold voice? Is that a word? Cold voice? Excuse the cold voice. We've got something exciting to talk about today. Today we're going to talk about this. It's a new bag from Able Carry. It's the Able Carry Daily Plus. Today we're going to talk about it. As I mentioned in the intro, this is the Able Carry Daily Plus. Not to be confused with the Daily, which is a 20-liter backpack. This is a 21-liter backpack. This is brand new, and it has some features stolen from other bags from Able Carry, the Able Carry Max, for example, and then also it shares some features with the Daily. This particular version I have in front of me here is VX21 in black. It also comes in a VX42 in olive. At the time of filming this video, you can pre-order this bag. It's $169. I believe that the actual market price, or MSRP, is going to be $199. I think at those prices, it's a steal of a bag, TLDR. But let's talk about it a little bit first. Aside from that VX21 material, there are YKK zippers all around. Some of them are AquaGuard, as you can see here. I don't know if you can see that. Slightly shiny. Some of them are not, but the ones that are not, like this one here, are covered by rain flaps, so completely okay. There's a very nice seatbelt webbing handle here. All of the webbing in the bag is that same seatbelt style material. We flip it around and have a look at the back here. The straps on this bag were actually really comfortable in use. They don't come all the way up to the top of the bag here, which actually helps the bag ride a little bit high in your back. For a short guy like me, I think that fits me a little bit better. Instead of needing things like load lifters here, the way this guy rides, it looks pretty good on my back, and it sits right around my neckline there. There is a pocket here, which we'll talk about a little bit later. There is a sternum strap, which is magnetic. If you've seen any of my other videos, you'll probably know I'm not a huge fan of those magnetic sternum straps. After my review process is over, I probably will take that off and change it out for a normal buckle, which would be easy enough because it just comes off like so, and you can kind of go up and down the strap here as you wish. There are like 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 places you can go up and down there to get a bit of a different height on that sternum strap. Web keepers. So the bag has web keepers, which keeps the straps a little bit dangle free. They actually have included them on all of the straps on the bag. You can see here the very nice top handle. The webbing extends all the way around. This is kind of a thing that Able Carry does pretty often, where you can see the webbing goes all the way around the bag here. There's actually a function for it on the bottom of the bag. So I don't know if you can see that. They call that the A-frame. That actually holds the bottom of the bag up a little bit, which is supposed to help the bag keep its shape. It has a very kind of unique shape here on the bottom, no matter what you have in it, or how empty or full it might be, and it does a pretty good job of that. You can also attach things like a bike light or something else down here if you need, or maybe a carabiner or whatever. You can do the same on the sides here. Pockets. This bag has a couple of cool pockets that are not available on the normal daily version of this bag, or the normal daily bag from Able Carry. First, I do not believe that this pocket up here under the straps is available on the daily, but it is a pocket that you can see on the Able Carry Max. All I have in there are my headphones, and it goes down pretty deep to like about here, but it's a very flat pocket, so it's something you put like your wallet or like those headphones in. You wouldn't want to put anything too big in there, not going to fit, but pretty good for that kind of thing, maybe your passport or something like that. The other pockets on the outside of the bag, well, there are 2 you can see here on this kind of front side. They are located on the right sling side, so if you're a kind of a right shoulder slinger, then this will make you happy. You can see this zipper here actually goes into one of the newer pockets on this bag. This is a water bottle pocket. We'll talk about it in a minute, but first let's get into this front guy. This would be like the other quick access pocket on this bag. There's a zipped meshy guy here, and then there is a I guess like a spandexy kind of material pocket down here that is not zipped, but I've got, what do I got in here? Sanitizer. Actually, not super important these days. but it was for so long that I can't give it up. There is also, it's going to be super hard to show this, and actually I tried to film it for B-roll, but there is like a, oh, I just kind of pulled it out. As you can see that there is a loop here on the inside that you could hang like a carabiner or like a key or something from. I should actually leave my key down in the bottom here. That zipper is not AquaGuard, but that's okay because that's protected by this rain flap. Now the second zipper up front, this is different from the daily version of this bag. This is a water bottle pocket. Now it goes into the main. I have a small Colorado, I guess that's how you say it, bottle here that I use, and it fits in pretty well. Now, zips in like that. It doesn't really affect the shape of the bag. What I will say is, they say it takes a 1 liter bottle. I think that a 1 liter bottle would be extremely tight in here. I don't have one to test, but as it is, it takes up space from the inside of the bag, so you have to keep that in mind if you're going to be using this for a bigger bottle. I actually put my camera in there the other day. Now, the only issue I had with putting my camera in there is it goes all the way down to the bottom now, but the bottom is padded, so there is that. Now, you can get a look at the liner. The liner is a ripstop. It feels slightly upgraded over the old bag I tried from Able Carry. It's like it's probably a 210D or maybe a 4. It definitely feels like maybe a 210D ripstop in gray. If we get into the main compartment, I don't know if you can see here, but there are these Hypalon zipper pulls. These are not my favorite, I'm going to be honest. I like them, but I think it's the type of thing where when I use this bag long term, I would definitely change those out. I have an Able Carry Max, and I definitely changed those out on that bag, and especially because it gets very confusing when all of these zippers are like right here in a line, and they're all exactly the same, so I'll definitely switch those out for something else after this review's over. We're gonna get into the main. So it's not a clamshell opening bag, it kind of gets to like right here. If I'm perfectly honest, for me, clamshell openings are slightly overrated these days. I think as long as you get like enough access, well, it's good enough. All my shit's gonna dump out, or all my stuff's gonna dump out, but oh, not so bad. Now you can probably see here that it's I guess what you'd call like a 3/4 opening. Goes to about right there. Because the opening goes to the back of the bag, it doesn't really it's not super conducive to packing it out in this style. You almost want to pack it out this way. I just have a cap 1 from Evergoods, and then this is my camera cube that I've been testing and using, which is from Waterfield, and just holds all my camera gear in there. Put that off to the side. You can see the inside of the bag. I like this layout a lot. It's like super simple, but in the right ways. Like, there's nothing here going on that's super spectacular, but it just works. No matter what you want to do with it, it just seems to work. You have a suspended laptop sleeve here. The laptop sleeve is good enough for most 16-inch laptops. It's definitely suspended off the bottom, like I'm saying like that, like that. It's I mean, it's suspended, but it's barely suspended, but it is definitely suspended. There is a tablet sleeve here on the front that's the same spandex material that's you can find in the front pocket. And then there's actually another small pocket on top of that. So you got like this tablet one, then you got this. I feel like I'm getting into some sketchy stuff now. This bigger one, you could probably put something like your you could put like your you can put your tablet in there. I heard an iPad will fit there just fine. iPad Pro 11-inch, the big one definitely will not fit. There are pen slots on either side here. You could actually put like 1, 2, 3, 4 pens there if you really wanted to. And yeah, the bottom of the bag is padded, as I mentioned. And behind the laptop sleeve here, there's actually a zipper, which is going to be really hard to show. It's kind of hiding, and there's even a pocket in there that you can hide stuff. It's going to be really hard to show that, and I don't think it's one I would ever really use because it's just a little bit too hard to get into. But it's there. You can also remove the frame sheet if you want. There is a plastic frame sheet in there, but it's not super stiff, so I don't see why you'd ever want to remove it. There is a front pocket here. I just have like my GBG organizer thing in there. The pocket is actually pretty spacious. It's like, you know, goes to there. You could fit like, well, like something like this, but you know, like your wallet or whatever. It's only like halfway. It doesn't go all the way over to the edge here. This is actually that water bottle pocket. So I'm gonna try to show this to you, but you can see that water bottle pocket takes up space inside the main, just like that. Now, one reason I didn't really like putting my bottle in there is it makes it very hard to flop this part open. Like, I really like flopping this open, but that bottle gets in the way of that flop move, and it kind of annoyed me, to be honest. So what I did end up doing was go rebel with it and just put my bottle right here in the main, which is what I do most times anyway, so not a big deal for me. That's basically it for the inside of the bag. That's basically it for the bag in general. So that's the Able Carry Daily. It's a very nice bag. I really enjoyed my time using it. It's a bag that excels at most everything you'd want it to do. And it's the type of bag that I think that I will recommend to my friends who are not like super bag nerds like me, but who, well, bag nerds, as you can see, but who just need a very cool bag that will work and that they can take to work every day or do whatever, and it'll be good for whatever. That's it. I'm JT with Carryology. Those are my quick first impressions, sort of quick first look review of the Able Carry Daily Plus. Did I mention it had a lifetime warranty? I probably didn't, but I'm mentioning it now. With that, talk some kids. I'm tired and I'm gonna go to bed. Bye-bye.